All right.
There we go.
Let's get it.
All right. So this is straight on YouTube.
Yeah, in fact, you on YouTube and the Sports for You one. We good.
All right.
We live?
Yeah, we ready,
We
man.
live. Let's get it.
It's time for the money. Good evening, good evening, good evening. It's time for the #1 sports podcast of the world. It's time for Sports for You. Live on Facebook and YouTube. I'm John. That's Mark.
Yo, what up with
That's
it?
Nick Freeze.
What it do, what it
And we're
do?
live on Time House Media YouTube and the Sports for You Facebook page. Make sure you hit that like and share button. If you want to listen digitally, Spotify, Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and Verbal. Nice to get into another football weekend. NBA training camp started today. Just a lot to get into. So we're going to talk about, start off with on a good note. It was a celebration over the weekend.
Happy birthday to my boy John.
I made another year, chapter 37. So thank everybody who, sends comments on Facebook or, sent us comments on our DMs on the Sports for You. All that.
We appreciate all that.
Good at love is love, y'all. Love is love.
Most definitely.
So how to get into, we're going to start off, let's talk a little NBA, because obviously there's a lot of news coming out in the NBA, because officially, we officially started, NBA Media Day started today, and now training camps are opening, and there's a lot of going on between the players and with the players in the league over this whole situation involving vaccinations and all that. But obviously, training camp Media Day started yesterday with the Brooklyn Nets and the Philadelphia 76ers. Obviously, the big story with the 76ers is Ben Simmons did not report to training camp.
Well, duh.
He's made it perfectly clear he does not want to be a Sixer. And now stories are coming out that he doesn't want to. Part of it also means he doesn't want to be teammates with Joel Embiid.
Let me have the Pepsi.
Yeah, it should be. It's right there.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, good
So
luck,
now we will know pretty much by Friday where Ben Simmons stands on the whole. Where the Sixers stand is, are they going to find him? Or is he going to be
He gonna lose a lot of
suspended?
money if he goes about this way.
He has 4 years, $130-some million left on his contract. So now the question is, what happens with him? And obviously, he's made it clear he does not want to be back in Philly. And over the weekend, it was reported that the Sixers players, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris, Matisse Thybulle, they all went out to try to see if they can convince him to change his mind. But obviously, that didn't work. So now we ask, what's next in this saga? Is he willing to take this all the way and lose money, or will he cave and be a disgruntled all-star?
I have just a quick question. My bad, Nick.
No, you go ahead on it.
That like in these cases with Ben Simmons, instead of not showing up to camp, why don't he just show up to camp and play bad?
Go to James Harden route.
That way you're not losing money. And when they do trade you, they're not going to get the same assets back.
I really don't know, and obviously he's following the instructions of Rich Paul and Clutch. So pretty much we know where that's going to go. They're going to
Lakers.
I know everyone thinks that, but that's not going to happen. I don't think it's Lakers. It's not Lakers. I think he's probably going to end up.
Not yet.
Well, at least, 4 years and $130-something million left on that contract.
I guarantee you, if the Lakers don't win this year, that Russ is involved with a trade with Ben Simmons.
We'll see. But also, the Brooklyn Nets, who a lot of people will say is the favorite to come out the Eastern Conference.
Are you kidding me?
They had their media day yesterday. By the way, funniest moment. The interaction between Kevin Durant and David Letterman was classic.
No, that was hilarious.
David Letterman is hilarious for that.
First of all, only David Letterman could have got away with that.
Oh, of course. Nobody else gets away with that but him.
By the way, it's crazy now that he's not on TV anymore, he just went total hippie now.
Yeah, with the beard and everything, that's crazy.
All the time he was doing late night, he was full head of hair and he was clean shaven. Now it's opposite. He's not on TV. I think he has a show on. I think he's on Amazon or Netflix. I don't know.
You want to know why? They try to follow the Johnny Carson look.
Yeah, now he's going about it his own way.
As he should. Congrats to him.
Kevin Durant basically was answering all the questions. He looked at the discussion like, do you know who this is? This is David Letterman, dude. But that's not the bigger story coming out of media day with Brooklyn. The bigger story is Kyrie Irving was a no-show. And it wasn't because, he's demanding a trade. It's because he had, due to the health and safety protocols in the city of New York, he cannot be inside the facility if he's not vaccinated. And he was asked about his vaccination status during the media availability, and he said he wanted to keep it private and asked the media multiple times, please do not ask him about it. I'm going to say this with Kyrie. He has every right to his opinion, and this also goes with the situation in Frisco with Andrew Wiggins. I guarantee these dudes really need to. I get their right to their privacy, but now they really got to think about. All they simply got to say is they don't got to be jerks about it. I mean, they want to be private. They want to be private, but all you got to simply say was, well, why is it that I can't play in my arena if I'm not vaccinated, but an unvaccinated from a visiting team can? And I did not know that until this morning.
Wait.
Because technically the reason they can't, because they're technically citizens of New York and San Francisco. But say
That's ridiculous.
That is where the hypocrisy lies right now.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of on their side with that one. I didn't know about that one either. That's crazy.
I didn't know about that one either. You just broke that news.
Yeah, I heard it this morning. Now, I do think when it's said and done, I think Kyrie he's going to probably end up getting at least one shot. Because technically, the reason right now it's not a big deal because the Nets are not having their training camp in Brooklyn. They're in San Diego. They're out here. I mean, they're in Southern California, not in LA, but they're in Southern California. So definitely Kyrie can be out here practicing all week because preseason starts Sunday, and he ain't got to worry about it.
Listen, man. I think at this point it's either you go play basketball or you get vaccinated.
And now they did announce. I haven't read it over, but the NBA and the Players Union they agreed on the protocols. It's a 65-page documentary. I don't have time for all that.
Yeah, nobody got no time for all that,
But it's going to be interesting to see what happens now. But I personally don't think Kyrie, and Stephen A. brought this up last week, if the Nets wanted to, if the Nets really had the chance, I mean, they can, but obviously Kevin Durant says no.
Can you see it?
No, I'm good. Don't worry about it.
They don't have carte blanche to trade Kyrie like they want to, because if they do, Kevin Durant's going to have something to say about that.
How many more years is Kevin Durant on the contract?
He just signed a new 3-year extension.
Well, he better sit down and relax.
Because they said that, let's just say for what if purposes, they put in a call to Philly called them about Ben Simmons. Now, report is that they would, they would consider it, because I think maybe they're a little annoyed with Kyrie and, his erratic behavior. But KD basically would go to Kaiser Sose and say, no, that's not happening.
All I have to say is this. Ben Simmons on the Nets would be kind of crazy. Think about what he would bring defensively, and he really doesn't have to score.
And he's actually a better fit for Harden.
Kyrie on Philly would be crazy, too.
Exactly. It works out for both
so
teams.
it's a win-win.
It's a win-win trade.
But here's the thing, though. It's already been put out there. Kyrie wants to be in Brooklyn now, and he's met his new agents because he's not with Rock Nation no more. I don't know who he's rep by now, but if he was to get traded, he basically would not. He would basically say, you know what, I'm retiring, and I believe him. He has 3 years and like about $100-some million left on his contract.
You remember like 2 years ago
Let's check the comment section, brothers.
No problem. You remember like 2 years ago, Stephen A. Smith said,
Dolly in the house.
What up, Dolly?
what it do, what it do. You remember a couple years ago, Stephen A. Smith said that Kyrie Irving doesn't really want to play basketball,
Yeah.
and people basically crucified him for saying that statement. Kyrie Irving seems as if he's starting to prove that statement is getting more and more true, literally by the year. And the thing is, people are like, he has these religious reasons and stuff like that. And, I understand that. I respect that. But let's not act like he's the first person from this religion to actually play in the NBA.
He's not.
Exactly. Hakeem Olajuwon, actually, he went through a lot based off of his religion when he played in the NBA. He went through the whole fasting, and he played playoff games and won and played pretty well.
Yeah. And, well, I could say this. I mean, last time I checked, the NBA's all-time leading scorer is a Muslim, and his name is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And Kareem spoke out to CNN, and he says that teams should either trade or get rid of players who don't want to be vaccinated. Now, I'm gonna say this with Kareem. I get his heart's in the right place. I get what he's trying to say. Because he's talking about obviously coaches and mandatory for coaches, front office executives, trainers,
Basically the same
managers.
way the NFL has it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only reason why you're not, and the same reason like I said with the NFL, you're not going head up with a union. Pause. You're not going to defeat a union in this issue.
No.
As long as the players' unions have their players backs, the new executive director who's going to replace Michelle Roberts, C.J. McCollum's now the president. Kyrie, another thing is people forget Kyrie's vice president of the players' union.
Sure is.
So he's not just saying stuff because we know Kyrie can say, go off the wall with comments, but he's obviously saying stuff because, he's in the front office. I mean, he's out there in the office, but I just don't think this is not going to end well for Kyrie. I think when it's all said and done, he will get vaccinated, but he's just going to wait it out as long as he can. Because 90% of the league, as CJ McCollum pointed out, are vaccinated.
Exactly.
So you're really only talking about possibly 40 players at the most who aren't. So let's just relax. And then Bradley Beal, I don't know if y'all saw today, Bradley Beal, he walked back his comments because he was saying, well, why? Now I would ask the person, why would they get vaccinated? Well, he said, well, I'm still considering it. Then he walked his comments back and said, well, I'm still considering it. But, it's a family decision. And then today, LeBron announced he did get vaccinated. And I'm happy. And the Lakers are going to be at 100% vaccination by the time opening night comes. Pause. So, but we're gonna get more into NBA in the next couple of weeks. Obviously, train with preseason starts and everything. Because obviously, and let's be clear, when we're talking NBA, we're not going to talk about all 30 teams like we talk with the NFL. We know in the NFL you can go last to first and you can go from worst to first.
Yeah.
But we know that's not the case in the NBA.
No.
We know there's about 6 to 8 teams who are really contenders in the NBA.
It's how many?
It's like about 4.
Well,
I'm trying.
it
is every year.
Well, I'm trying to. Well, to be honest, it's really 2 or 3, but 4. I mean, probably no more than 4. But we'll get into that next week. But let's get into let's have some football, gentlemen. Good weekend for our for Mark's college team, I should say. So our college weekend was pretty well. Me and Nick's was. All of us had a good NFL weekend.
Oh, yeah. NFL weekend was excellent.
But our college weekends for me and Nick were pretty garbage. I'll start first. Well, matter of fact, Mark, why don't you start first? Because obviously your college weekend was pretty boring, even though
Yeah, they beat El Camino.
I don't really have anything to say about this. I woke up, we was up 35-0 in the first quarter. I went back to sleep.
That's pretty much what he said, and that's a fact. Mark said they were up 4. They were literally up. By the way, the final score was 62-0, Georgia over Vanderbilt. And they was up 35-0. And when he said they was up 35-0, that was in the first quarter.
Yeah. Those games for me, like As a Georgia fan, I'm happy to see that because we usually play down to our competition.
Right, cheers.
And have those games competitive, more competitive than what they should be. So I'm glad to see that we got a 62-0 win. But dog, those games don't do nothing for me. I like I said, I woke up or 35-0 in the first quarter. I'm going back to sleep.
Alabama fans love those. They love to talk about how great their players
Yeah.
play against southeastern Alabama and
West LA.
Yeah,
Alabama played Mercer.
Ed Mercer.
Ron Mercer?
Bobby Mercer, I don't know. Angel Mercer, Jeremiah. That was the Mercer brothers. Those their names were four brothers. Weren't the Mercer brothers and four brothers?
Oh yeah, for real, huh?
They were four brothers. That was the Mercer brothers.
Hey, John, like a walking encyclopedia.
Hey, for real.
That's one of my favorite movies. Not one of my favorite movies, but that's one of the movies that whenever is on Showtime or something, I've seen to always watch it.
That's funny.
You can't go wrong. It's a good movie.
No, that's a really good movie.
Really good movie.
It's just funny that John just know everything.
Because I was saying, it was because there's a scene when where what was it? Josh Charles told Tyrese, he's like, "You're one of the Mercer brothers." Mm-hmm. I was like, "Okay, well, yeah." So that's what it is. He ran into the Mercer brothers probably who was on the Alabama play because I was like, "Man, this game is garbage."
Yeah,
but like I said, there's winners and losers.
oh boy.
And my Tennessee Volunteers. All right, look. I want to say this. I did not. I was optimistic we were going to defeat Florida, but I knew it was more optimism than realism. And man, we got killed. What
was the score? I don't know.
38-14.
Oh, okay.
We were down 17-14 at halftime. And got outscored in the second half, 21-0. And we missed a lot of wide open passes. It was just I hated it. It stinks.
Hated it.
Man, I don't even want to even talk about.
So what happened with the University of Southern California over the weekend?
They look like the University of South Central.
Nah, that don't represent us.
I take that back. I take that back. They didn't like the University of South Central. They look like
they look the University of Spoiled Children.
Facts.
We look garbage.
So my boy Kenzie in the comments saying, when I saw the training day caption, all I hear is in my head is it's saying chess and it ain't checkers.
Yeah. This is
a good game.
Yeah. USC has been trounced at home twice this year by teams that they really, in all actuality, should beat. But that's USC for me. So another season of us hopefully
I gotta take
going to the Pac-12.
I gotta tell you
championship.
I gotta tell you something off air. I think
okay.
What I can't say on air is I think USC's mailing it in right now. I'll tell you why off air.
Well, I don't know if y'all heard the rumors about who's been we all hearing all these names: James Franklin, Mario Cristobal, all these guys who've been.
I guess Dante not getting it, huh?
Well, no, he's definitely.
They're not about to keep a dude named Dante too long.
Yeah, but now there's a story from Jim Trotter from NFL Network saying that it sounds like there are boosters at USC who've reached out to former Chargers head coach and now current Lions OC Anthony Lynn to gauge his interest about being the head coach. Nick, Anthony Lynn, the next head coach.
I don't know about that one. I don't see the reason why. Did he play for USC?
No, he went to Texas Tech.
Yeah, so just keep him away from us. Wait, Texas Tech.
He played for the Broncos.
So wait, don't we have somebody from Texas Tech as our offensive coordinator?
Well, Graham Harrell was a quarterback at Texas Tech. I'm not mistaken, right?
Yep.
All right, USC, stay away from Texas Tech, please. Stay away from the air raid. Air raid is not USC. That's not going to work. Air raid only works until you play against somebody good. That's the only way. Once you play somebody good, it doesn't work. Ask all these teams that run the air raid that suck.
So, but yeah, next weekend, obviously, we got to talk some college.
Harold.
Well, yeah, he's calling the plays, and then obviously y'all DC's calling the plays because obviously Dante Williams was the cornerback, the secondary coach or something.
Oh
man, that I don't know what's going on, but Urban Meyer, I'm pretty sure you're tired of losing over there in Jacksonville already. So
Yeah.
and your quarterback don't look too good either.
So as we look at the rankings this week in college football, and loading up, obviously Alabama and Georgia remain top 1 and 2. So the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, Paul says Anthony Lynn is not a bad coach.
He ain't that good of a coach either.
He's not. I don't know, but he's not the right coach for SC though.
Nah.
Who is the right coach for SC? Nobody.
I think it's going to be James Franklin. Be honestly, I think it's going to be James Franklin.
I think the best coach for SC is coaching in Jacksonville.
Well,
coaching
give a
the
spoiler.
Seahawks.
We'll give you a spoiler alert for everybody who's going to be listening to our pick segment. I think we all going to have them going 0-4. They'll be going 4 by Friday. My next week's episode, they'll be 0-4. But back to the rankings.
Another Owen.
Alabama, Georgia still remain 1-2. Oregon 3. Penn State 4. Iowa 5. Oklahoma 6. Cincinnati 7. What you think about Lou Fickle? I know a lot of people. Some people think it's his job to basically say yay or nay.
For SC?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's due for Cincinnati, right?
yeah.
I really think that he's done a good job over there because
so,
he's built that program up a lot. Because Cincinnati used to be one of those teams where you'd be like, oh, we about to just go ahead and run through them. They're nobody. That's basketball school.
Yeah.
Exactly. They're a basketball school.
Shout out to Van Exel. Shout out to Danny Fortune. Shout out to
shout out to all them.
Shout out to Kmart. Corey Blunt. Trying to think who else was it.
You said Nick Van Exel, right?
Yeah, Van Exel first.
because the Raiders are 3-0. I'll be talking the same way if they was 0-3.
All right, and then Arkansas 8, Notre Dame 9, and Florida 10.
Arkansas?
Arkansas.
They about to get ran out the top 10 this week, too.
They play y'all, huh?
They about to get ran out the top 10, too.
Okay, so let's look at let's look at this week's matchups. Obviously, yeah. So Arkansas and Georgia. That's a noon. That's a noon
9 o'clock game out here.
noon kickoff on ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia is favored minus 18.5. Cincinnati, Notre Dame, another top 10 matchup.
I got Cincinnati in that game, honestly.
Minus 2.5 for Cincinnati.
Time out. Hey, Kenzie's out of pocket.
What'd he say?
He said, I'll take Tim Tebow coaching over Anthony Lynn.
Look here. Let's be.
Well, I mean, you never know. He might be a good coach because he wasn't a good player.
Man,
Anyway, go ahead.
Those usually the best coaches. Phil Jackson.
Stay in G Vegas, Timothy. Alabama, Ole Miss. Alabama minus 14.5. So those are all. And then Big 12 matchup.
We don't care about that.
Well, yeah, that's gonna be all.
Who y'all play, Nick?
I think we play. Oh my God!
By the way,
I
the
just
Big 12 matchup is Oklahoma Baylor. Oklahoma State Baylor. Oklahoma State minus 3.5.
I think who do we play this week? I think we're playing Colorado this week.
Oh,
At Colorado, so we might win.
That should be, yeah.
11 a.m. kickoff. By the way,
Yeah, we know what?
Yeah,
Man, I don't know what they doing with these West Coast games, man. This is ridiculous.
that's on the Pac-12 network. So,
I can watch it now.
yeah, in Tennessee, we're in Missouri. We play Missouri. We're 3-point underdogs.
Where y'all playing at?
We're in Missouri.
Hey, y'all can win.
We should win that game.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have our parting words for our college teams in a little bit. I want to also talk about. Gonna give a salute to before we get into the NFL talk. Today is a.
Appreciate that. Most definitely. Appreciate it.
Appreciate the Simply Ball Dropping podcast.
Check him out.
definitely.
Much love.
Check him out. Check out his podcast.
Appreciate that, man.
all day.
Most definitely.
Salute. Today celebrates a 20-year anniversary of a show that we all grew up on.
Oh, we
that?
already left basketball.
Huh?
Oh, nothing. Go ahead.
We can get back to it.
It's just one topic I want to touch on.
Okay.
Oh,
Today marks the 20-year anniversary of PTI. Now this is so I just salute the great Michael Wilbon, Tony Kornheiser.
I love both those.
Most definitely. They're very entertaining.
Let me be clear. I know everyone focuses on First Take and a lot of the shows, but let's be clear. Before there was First Take, before there was, even highly questionable, before, it ended, there was Around the Horn.
Cold pizza.
Cold
pizza was.
Yeah, that was good. We'll talk about that guy. By the way, I bet he was upset seeing LeBron talk about the Cowboys on the Manning cast last night.
I don't think he really cared. The Cowboys was winning. That's all Skip cares about at the end of the day. I think he cares more about that than LeBron.
I don't think so.
I beg to differ.
I think he's a fan of LeBron. Honestly,
He is a fan of LeBron. He just doesn't like LeBron as a player.
Well, I don't.
I think he likes LeBron as a player.
I think he likes LeBron.
I think
from,
it's a facade.
for other reasons. Pause. But you know,
What?
I mean, I don't wake up. You don't wake up 2 in the morning with the first tweet being about another man. I'm sorry.
No, I agree with you on that.
Yeah. No, no, I don't do that.
No, you got a point.
But
yeah, shout out to PTI, man.
so like I remember Mark. I remember this when we used to go when we was at Elko, and me, you, Fat, we all would on the. They said, "Man, Skip, I can't deal with you. Not alone."
Yeah.
When we used to go to we either go to hometown, but then sometimes we used to go to the Sizzler across the street from South Bay.
Yeah,
and we would go there because they had ESPN on the TV. Shout out to E. He would be the only one to go out there saying, we got to turn the volume up so we can hear these debates.
Mm-hmm.
So, obviously, Wilbon, Kornheiser, legends, salute. They actually 20 years, and that show's still – and they obviously have carte blanche to do what they want, say what they say, because obviously they're legends. They're OGs. There was a lot of people just didn't think it'd last be two sports writers just on TV yelling at each other. But now look at first – but that was pretty much – this piece, but it was before First Take, there was always there was PTI, and it was Around the Horn. So salute to the great Tony Kornheiser and Mike Wilbon.
All right,
Mark. You have an NBA topic you want to?
The basketball topic I want to touch on. I didn't realize this until yesterday.
What's that, brother?
This year's the 75th
yes, it is.
Anniversary, right?
75th. This will be the NBA 75th year. That's right.
And remember, 25 years ago they did the 50 greatest players.
That's right.
This year they're doing the 75 greatest players.
They're adding 25 to that list. That's right.
So I'm anxious to see how
that's going to be crazy.
But they don't do them in order. They don't put like Jordan one. So they just
they're going centers, forwards, guards.
Yeah.
Like just how they did the first team.
Yeah, that's dope. That's gonna be dope.
So who do you think gonna be the first three?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this.
I got a question though.
I don't know if y'all remember Open Court did a next 10 from the top 50. They added 10, and we pretty much knew who were basically 4 or 5 on their locks, obviously. So, what's your question?
Melo make it?
Yes,
he
has to.
I think he should.
Melo's one of the best scorers we had in the league, and you got to think about it. For the longest, him and LeBron were the best small forwards in the league.
Hey, he was.
Huh?
He was.
Who?
LeBron was.
Yeah. Well, 1 and 2.
I got you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? 1 and 2. It was LeBron, of course.
It was always
LeBron and everybody else.
Honestly, the first couple years, it was closer than what people were saying.
Oh, of course it was.
Because I really think Carmelo could have won Rookie of the Year.
He could have.
Well, a lot of people thought D Wade should have won Rookie of the Year, but LeBron put up that 25 and 5.
Yeah, that's kind of difficult to go against right there.
What about AI making it?
AI has to make it.
Got to.
Okay.
Okay. Let's just.
If he makes Dwayne Wade, for sure gonna make it.
Ray Allen make it?
He's going to be on the bubble. It's going to be difficult. Because just think about, so it's 25 players, right? I'm assuming you're going to have at least...
Bro, it's like 5.
How many centers?
Because they're not taking nobody out to 50. So
no, they're adding 25. So
Shaq already got his spot locked in, so I don't have to worry about that.
Shaq was on the first 50.
No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was in year 4.
Yes, he was.
He was a top 50 player in year 4.
In year 4.
I remember because that was a 96 All-Star. That was a 96 All-Star game.
Man, hey. And the 4 years. It took you 4 years to be a top 50 player?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
He's up there with Wilt, Kareem, Bill Russell.
No, he's better than Bill Russell. I'm sorry.
But those were the centers. Because I think they had 20 guards, 20 forwards, and 10 centers. He was one of the 10 centers in his 4th year.
All right, so the 25 players, we know
Kobe,
LeBron,
Steph,
Kevin Durant is definitely on there.
Kevin Durant,
Tim Duncan.
Oh yeah, for sure. Tim Duncan.
Dirk,
yes. Jason Kidd.
I'm about to say, what about Jason Kidd?
Jason Kidd is going to be on there.
J Kidd.
Chris Paul.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yes, I'm sorry. Chris Paul is on there.
I really want to know how they're gonna split it, because obviously there's not gonna be this many centers on this list than it was the first time.
I think they'll go by 25 best players. I don't think it's gonna be position. I think it's gonna be best players.
And Chris Paul has to be on there.
Oh, definitely.
I'm not mad at that. I'm just saying.
Are they gonna put Westbrook on there?
See it, and see now these are questions. See now we start, because I guarantee we can get to 15 real quick.
Oh yeah, 15.
Oh, definitely.
15 happened fast.
Well, we definitely know
15 happened too fast. Yeah.
Tracy McGrady.
Yes. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Paul Pierce.
No.
No.
If
gonna be-
he's
See what I'm
on
saying?
the bubble.
See what I'm saying?
He's
on
gonna
the
be a
bubble.
bubble.
He's on the
KG.
bubble.
KG.
KG's definitely going. Yes.
Chris Webber.
No. Look, if Paul Pierce is on the bubble, he's for sure on the bubble. He's out of here. Man, no, he's out of here.
I mean, it's a lot of players, man. Like, and all right, so we kind of AI. Like, we got, like I said, we can get to 10 without thinking, right?
Yes,
Pretty much.
I'm trying to
GP.
think. Yeah.
See, here we go.
Look,
Here we go. That's what I'm talking about.
so
Reggie Miller.
no,
He didn't make the top 50.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think Reggie Miller makes it.
Okay.
I think everyone.
He's on the bubble.
Okay.
I think anybody who's probably
They had a top
who
90
played
yet.
between 90. I'm guessing anybody whose
Yeah.
career started before 96 is going to be disqualified. So I'm gonna
I
say,
don't know. I can't say that because there could be some dudes that was young during that time and ended up playing better later on in their career.
Yeah, that wasn't like Shaq who
they-
immediately got it.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. Well, you're right because Jason Kidd would be before
Right.
96.
Exactly.
Jason Kidd. No, Sean Kemp.
Sean Kemp.
No,
So
he's
Sean
not going to be
Kemp's
under.
definitely not going to make that.
Like I said, Chris Webber would be on the bubble. What about Mutombo?
I don't know.
See,
I think
Grant Hill.
that's what I was thinking about.
Look, if we gonna have Tracy on there, we have to have Grant Hill on there. I'm sorry. I'm just keeping it real.
That's true.
I'm just keeping it real. You have to. If we're gonna have Tracy on there amid injuries, we got to have Grant Hill on there amid injuries.
Oh man, this is going to be interesting.
Vince Carter.
That's what I was.
He's
saying.
going to get consideration for sure.
That's
He's gonna get very strong consideration considering the way his career ended too.
Mm-hmm.
And he's in the media, so that helps a lot too.
Oh man. So we like I said. So we pretty much know. Obviously, we said Kobe, LeBron. What about
You, go ahead and say it. You said AD. Go ahead and say it.
Does Anthony Davis get some consideration?
No,
You sure?
he's on the bubble.
What about Giannis?
They're going to put Giannis on there. They love Giannis. He's done a lot. Look,
I get it. No, I get it. I'm not
they
mad
love
at
him.
it. I get it.
Two
I get it.
MVPs and that's kind of crazy. Is Kawhi on there?
Joel,
I was about to say Kawhi.
Joel Embiid said, "Then where am I at?" so let me see where I'm at. If y'all,
Wait. Hold on. We forgot somebody.
See, this is what I'm saying.
We're putting Dwight Howard up on there. I'm sorry.
No. I agree.
Dwight's
with
a lot.
Dwight is a
I
lot.
agree with you.
Dwight's a lot. Hold on.
I
Before we
agree
go
with you.
Joel Embiid, let me go ahead and put that out there.
You said Kawhi.
I think Kawhi, he's gonna have consideration
Kawhi have.
because what he's done in the short amount. When he look,
D Wade.
oh, we already said Dwayne.
You said D-Wade. Just make sure.
He's
D-Wade.
there.
Just make sure we said that.
He's
D-Wade's
there.
a lock in.
See, the thing about Kawhi is going to be weird because the way his career started.
Right.
He started off, basically being the fourth fiddle on a team, then became the man and got hurt.
Right.
But when he became the man, he became the man.
Yeah.
So it's like, and it's like, man, when he became the man, he became a top 5 player.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know how many players we just named right now?
Probably like 30, at least 50.
That list is going to be insane. A lot of people going to be. I'm not even going to be mad at the list because every person that's on that list is completely justified. Most definitely.
Does Derrick Rose make it? No.
No way. No way.
Yeah, he's gonna.
No way. He didn't.
Nah.
Look, I understand what he did when he was healthy, but he hasn't done it. He hasn't done enough since injury to make me be like, nah.
Okay, let's just do this. Let's just see, because I think if I'm guessing, they're gonna put 10 guards, 10 forwards, and 5 centers. Let's just.
It may not even be that many centers. I'm gonna be honest with you.
And that's why I said 5 centers, and it might, and you might just have forward center combined.
Oh my God.
It might just go front court guard.
Wait. I know who they're for sure gonna put Pau Gasol on there.
Yes.
They're
Wait, hold on.
They're going to
So we
put
got-
Pau Gasol.
Let's go this.
We
Let's do
got
10.
We got Kobe. No, I'm not even going position. I'm just naming players.
All right, let's
Kobe,
go.
you said Kobe. LeBron.
Bron.
Okay.
D-Wade.
Yeah.
You call him a Dweeb?
No,
Yeah.
D-Wade.
That's
Duncan.
Relax. You
Stop it.
relax. You relax.
Duncan. Stop it, fam. No.
Man, I'm about to get the show canceled.
All right, so I got AI Duncan. Who else did we say was a lock? You said Tracy McGrady?
Tracy McGrady.
Put Dwayne Wade on there.
You got KG.
KG's a lock.
Hold on, McGrady.
We got to put Curry on there.
Garnett.
Steph, definitely.
Hold on. We'll give him a chance to catch up with the right.
Steph. Who was? Oh, Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard, yes.
JaVale McGee.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Man, I almost said a cuss word on there.
Man.
Man,
Who knows? I was just thinking
Oh,
about
you said
CP3.
CP3.
Yeah.
Oh, Jason Kidd. right? That's what
Y'all
y'all said.
some needs my views than needs more views than what y'all doing. You guys are very knowledgeable. Keep up the great work. Thank you.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate
so
it.
We true to this. We try to be true to this. Give y'all. We don't try to lie to the fans. We try to give them real authenticity. So how many we got now,
You said
Mark?
Jason Kidd, this is 1, 2, 3,
How many-
4, 5.
How many forwards? Pretty much power forwards and centers that we put on
We got
there.
11.
We got 11?
players. We got Duncan, Gurnett, the Dwight Howard.
All right.
That's we need 14 more.
All right. Now it starts getting a little bit.
We pretty much got the locks out the way.
Yeah. All right. Now I got to do a little bit
Oh,
more
you said
thinking.
you said Gasol, right?
Did we put KD on there?
Oh, nope.
No, Kevin Durant's to show a
I
lot.
put him on there.
Now-
you said Gasol?
I think it's
Melo.
Oh, Melo. Okay.
they're gonna put Gasol on there because what he did for the Lakers.
So Gasol.
I got another one I just thought about.
Who's that?
James Harden.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, come on now.
Harden?
Yeah.
If you're gonna have James, you're
Yeah.
gonna have Russ. You gotta have James Harden.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Did we say Russ?
Russ might be on the bubble because people don't like him.
I think he's gonna be on there because
I agree too.
because he surpassed Oscar Robertson, and Oscar Robertson's in the top 50.
So we got Russ on there. So I'm put Russ.
Yeah,
That's
I'll
16.
add Russ. Yeah,
That's
most
16.
definitely. Bro, think about what we just said. The Warriors had 3 top 50.
Does Clay and
top
Draymond
75.
Draymond not gonna?
neither,
What about Clay?
Neither one of them.
Neither one of them.
So it's just
Neither
Steph.
one.
Yeah, it's just Steph.
Man. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to think. You know
Because
what I'm
if-
thinking? I'm thinking of guys who played for Team USA because that
If
usually
you put Clay on there, you can start opening the doors for dudes like Paul George and other players.
Nah,
Make it.
Did you say Kawhi?
I said Kawhi.
I think Kawhi. Yes.
Yes.
Kawhi.
Giannis.
Oh, you did say Giannis.
Giannis too.
We at 18. I just want to know y'all how quick 25 is gonna go.
Joel Embiid.
We did say that.
Yeah, man, that dude is no joke. Hey, if DeMarcus Cousins would have never got injured,
He would've been on this list.
Oh my God,
He would've been on this
I was
list.
about to
What-
say.
oh,
I was about-
speaking of-
I was about to
see
say
what-
if Penny never got hurt, he'd have been on this list.
C Web. Does C Web get unlocked or is he on the bubble?
Bubble.
He's on the bubble.
All right, so
We can make a list of dudes who's just gonna be on the bubble. And I guarantee you we'll
let me
find
see.
Weber, Pierce.
Did we say Dirk already?
Dirk's unlocked. Dirk has to be
I
unlocked.
forgot Dirk.
Yeah, see, we forgot to add Dirk. Who
We at
else?
20 now.
Oh wow.
That's 20. That's 20. Yeah,
That fast.
Yeah, that was fast.
Yeah, we're at 20 already.
Oh my God, I'm trying to think.
And we said Paul Pierce was on the bubble. We said KG's unlocked. We said
said Anthony Davis.
We said Ray Allen was on the bubble too.
Anthony Davis on the bubble.
Yes.
Anthony Davis is on the bubble.
Okay.
Ray Allen's on the
on the bubble.
Anthony Davis may make it at 75.
Did we put T Mac?
I put T-Mac already.
T-Mac's already there.
And we put Grant Hill.
I didn't put Grant Hill on here. That's 21.
Let me see.
Saying, like Nick said, if you put Grant Hill, you put T Mac, you gotta put Grant
You
Hill.
got to put Grant Hill. Yeah. Oh man, let me think.
Vince Carter's on the bubble.
Oh,
Vince Carter's definitely on the bubble.
Will Bosh be on the bubble? Think about his numbers.
When he was in Toronto, he was going crazy.
Think about his numbers. His numbers. Look, and then when LeBron went back to Cleveland, his numbers went. He went back to Toronto. Bosh. Why you serious?
He didn't go to Toronto, Bosh, but he wasn't too far
But
away.
he was close there. He was close.
If you want to talk about those type of numbers, then
I'm gonna put Bosh on the bubble. Kyrie Irving on the bubble.
yeah, he's
Yes.
on the bubble.
Yes.
He's on the bubble. Nah, hell no. People don't think I'm crazy for saying this.
Say it.
What about Kevin Love?
I got him on the bubble.
I got him on the
I got
bubble
him
too.
on the
That's what I'm
bubble.
saying. Bubble.
Oh, by the way, we gotta talk about that. What he said on the shop the other day, man.
Yeah, man. Hey,
By the way, so a lot of people gonna owe Kevin Love an apology if they didn't watch the shop.
yeah, for real.
Blake Griffin bubble.
Blake Griffin is on the bubble.
Bubble, yeah.
Because he was, man,
Had he
say what you want.
Had he not gotten, had the knee injuries, he would have been unlocked for sure.
Oh, yeah, because he would have kept on going to All-Stars and everything. Because it was no way. A healthy Blake Griffin was a guaranteed All-Star selection. Who else? I'm trying to think of somebody else that could be a lock.
This you might think I'm crazy for saying this.
Who?
Does Zion make the list?
No.
Do you think he even gets consideration?
Oh, nah, he doesn't have a Shaq-like impact.
Okay.
That's the only reason why. If Zion would have had the if he would have had the numbers that he has now while taking the Pelicans like to the playoffs. Now, since we want to say that something like that, what about Luka?
I don't think he'll be on the top 75 best players though.
He's gonna get consideration though.
He's going to get consideration, bro. He's going to get
He's gonna get
consideration
consideration.
because he has a instant impact on the floor already.
I'm just thinking. Okay.
I'm gonna put Luka up here. I'm putting Luka on the bubble, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because I only brought because if you brought up Zion, you cannot bring up Luka. You cannot bring up Luka because it's like it's a similar type of impact, except Luka's team's going to the playoffs.
Yeah. Ooh, I can't think of nobody right now. I'm just thinking. Let's see. I'm trying to think of guys who just went early in the draft.
Damian Lillard.
He's gonna get consideration. He's gonna be on the bubble. I love Dame. You know, he's my favorite non-Laker to watch, but he's gonna be on the bubble.
I'm trying to think of another player. Top 75.
What did we say about Mutombo?
Mutombo was on the bubble.
Yeah, he was on the bubble.
But was Mutombo better than Alonzo Mourning?
Defensively, but Alonzo Zoe was obviously a better offensive player.
Zoe's defense wasn't no joke either.
I know, but and that's not saying
Mutombo though.
Yeah, it most definitely wasn't Mutombo's defense.
Here's a crazy one.
What's that?
Yao Ming.
Next.
No, I don't think he'll be on there.
I'm just saying he made the Hall. I know he got in the Hall because
I ain't gonna even say white man.
Steve Nash.
Man.
Yes.
Yeah, there
Why
we
did
go.
I not think about that?
There we go. Steve Nash. Yeah, he's there. He's locked in.
2-time MVP.
He's locked.
Yeah.
He's locked in. What number we have for the lock-ins now?
That was 22.
Oh my God.
Man, this is getting
This is
ridiculous.
getting-
All right. Man, somebody on that boat might have to make the list.
Let's see. If y'all got somebody in the comments, say it.
Man, please, yeah.
Because
Hey, did David Robinson make the top 50?
yes, he did.
Yeah, he did. Oh, yeah, he most definitely did.
He was one of the 10 centers. So
Yeah, there's no doubt that he made it.
Kenzie is saying Derrick Rose, but obviously he's going to get
Derrick
consideration,
Rose-
but
no,
he's not.
He's not gonna get consideration. There's no reason for him to get consideration. I'm sorry, and you know, if he wouldn't have got hurt, I most definitely agree. But no, there's no way, because I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're gonna say he needs consideration, then you need to say Paul George needs consideration off the simple fact of he had an injury too, and he recovered and ended up being an all-star player, if not a better player.
If we go put Rose up there, I said I'm going with Penny.
Yeah, I'll put Penny on the list before I put Rose.
Pretty much.
Most definitely.
Like I said, the guys that we named so far, they're all going to be.
I think honestly, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of think Mutombo gonna make it.
He should. I mean,
I think Mutombo.
you know something?
I don't want to put him in as a lock, but I think he's going to make it though.
Because he was one of those great centers during the 90s.
What about Tony Parker?
I
They're
swear,
not gonna-
I was just thinking Tony Parker.
then I think Duncan's going to be the only true starter that makes it. Because if you're going to put Duncan, you're going to think Tony Parker. You also got to think Ginobili too.
I understand that, but Tony Parker's numbers look a
Can we put Parker on the bubble?
But Parker was a Finals MVP though.
There we go.
Can we put Parker on the bubble?
Yes.
All right, I got a question for y'all.
What's that?
Did Bernard King make it? The top 50?
No, he did not. And he got in the Hall of Fame late in his career. People don't know, man. Bernard King did not make the top 50, the first 50 greatest players. You didn't know that?
There might be a couple of players they may look back and be like, maybe we should add some of these old players too. You never know.
Well, I'm put Lonzo Mourning on the bubble.
Zoe didn't make it. Zoe wasn't.
I got another question. I got a weird question.
What's that?
Dennis Rodman.
Yeah. I don't know how he didn't make. Well, look, I know they had Isaiah on there, but man, do y'all really know? People really don't know. People really don't know how unappreciated Dennis Rodman was, especially when he got to Chicago. I mean, come on, fam.
There was no reason in the world at that time for them to say that he deserved to go.
Oh,
in the
Gary.
top
I
50.
didn't pick Gary Payton. on here.
You didn't put GP?
GP should be a lot.
So
if
GP
you put Jason Kidd, you gotta put GP.
That's
Yeah.
Now I'm not saying, and
Hold on,
I
relax.
like Jake, but J Kidd's better. But they were always well, for me.
I had to make sure. I'm like, hold on now. everybody.
Jason Kidd is my second
I-
greatest point guard outside of Magic.
Can I put Miller on the bubble?
Yes.
Yeah, Reggie Miller definitely on the bubble.
Reggie Miller
He's
can be on the
definitely
bubble.
He's definitely on the
I
bubble.
got Reggie Miller. So we got 24 and 25 left.
Did Patrick Ewing make the
Yes, he did. The NBA loved Patrick Ewing.
Oh, Dominique Wilkins made the first 50, right?
No, he did not. Put him on the list.
Yeah, he's on the list. I'm sorry.
Wait, Dominique Wilkins to make the first 50?
No, he did not. I don't know why.
Bruh,
No, he did not.
Yeah, come on
No,
now.
he did not. Because I
That's
remember.
crazy.
Because I remember when Open Court did that.
No.
When Open Court did that next 10, he was one of the next 10.
No, he should have been 50.
He should have been 50,
Bruh.
49, 48, 47.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Man, whoever that man, y'all don't call out names, man.
Whoever, that was David Stern's NBA.
Hey, one more what about Bob McAdoo?
I didn't buy my. Man, we gotta find the list, dude.
I think is he not on there?
I don't know.
I'm gonna find the list, man, because I know for a fact, Bob, some of these names.
I can't believe that Dominique Wilkins to make it.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna find the 50 greatest players. Nick, you find the next Google NBA TV next 10, I'm guarantee you, and they had the list. I know. Okay, so here we go. Okay. They had the next. No, that's not. No, that's not. Here we go. Is it right here? No. Okay. 50 greatest players. Okay, here's the list. All right, and it's in alphabetical order, by the way. Kareem, Tiny Archibald, Paul Arizing,
yeah.
Barkley, Rick Barry, Elgin, Dave Bing, Larry Legend, Wilt, Cousy, Dave Cowens, Billy Cunningham, Dave DeBuscher, Clyde, Dr. J, Patrick Ewing, there you go, Walt Frazier, Iceman, Hal Greer, Havlicek, Elvin Hayes. Wow, Elvin Hayes did make it.
There's a lot of players you named that's not better than the players we named.
Magic, Sam Jones, obviously Jordan, Jerry Lucas, Karl Malone, Moses, Pistol Pete, Mikhail, Mikan, Earl the Pearl, Akeem, Shaq, Parrish, Bob Pettit, Scotty, Willis Reed, Oscar, Admiral, Russell, Dolph Shays, Bill Sharman, Stockton, Zeke.
Oh, James Worthy did make it.
Yes.
Okay. Good. Yeah, as he should.
I knew that for sure. Zeke, Nate Thurman, Wes Unseld, Bill Walton, Jerry West, Lenny Wilkins, and James Worthy.
Man, Dwight Howard dunk all over Wes Unseld. I don't care what nobody say.
So like I said, Dominique Wilkins did not make.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I can't believe that.
Watch,
yeah.
I'm gonna Google.
Dominique Wilkins about to be added to this list because they most definitely screwed that up.
Well, we got one more. We need
that?
one more player. No, we need one more player.
Oh,
Well, so
Westbrook.
you know something? Let me see. Man, I don't know. We might have to add Paul Pierce to this list.
Our first two on the bubble was Weber and Pierce.
Yeah, I think I might have to add Paul Pierce at 75.
All right, well, we can do that. So we can see once they do. I think they're doing it next month. So
okay, cool. So we keep that right there. So that's that right there, everybody.
We keep this right here. Okay. All right, sorry about everybody, man. I just remembered man.
That was dope. That was a dope segment right there.
So yeah, like I said, so they did this list back in 2014. So I'm trying to see that they had a list of who they actually picked. I know LeBron was on there. I know Kobe was on there. I know Dirk and Tim Duncan was on there. Man, I'm going to find this. But yeah, there we go. That was it.
Yeah, most definitely.
Let's see. The guidelines. Okay. Someone said Dennis. They had a discussion about Dennis Johnson too.
So what's going on in football? Dennis Johnson, are you serious?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and talk some NFL.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
That was a good conversation,
man. That was.
We're definitely gonna revisit this when that list is released.
I got that list right there, so we can see what we was wrong about, what we was right about.
We can, and we actually we can post that so people can look at it themselves.
We're gonna post this list on the Sports For You Instagram and Facebook. Y'all react. NBA, y'all need some help. NBA, y'all need some help. At Sports For You podcast.
I agree with Kenzie. They should just do a whole new list.
Yeah, they should, because a lot of the players we just named, like I said, aren't better than some of the players we just look.
He said, did y'all say Allen Iverson and Kobe?
Oh yeah, we said. Oh yeah, that was one of the first people we said.
Yeah. Well, they're definitely the first five off the board.
And then hold on. Is Amari on the bubble? Amari could be on the bubble. He had a good run.
He's on the bubble. Yeah, I mean, because
if Amari Stoudemire was a rookie right now, he would be one of the best players in the league.
He's definitely on the bubble because Steve Nash is in.
I think if Amari Stoudemire would have played with LeBron.
Yeah, like instead of J.J. Hickson.
Huh. Anyway, go ahead.
All right, gentlemen, let's go ahead and talk some NFL. Man, what a weekend NFL.
Good job, everybody. Good wins.
Yes. Good wins.
Let's go.
Yeah. By the way, thank you, Broncos. Hey, if y'all pick the Broncos in Vegas,
quick
Cash App, $sign J Watson 094.
Quick question. Kevin Washington.
That's my uncle. It's my Uncle Kev. What's up?
What up, he said more impressive 3-0, Denver or the Raiders?
See, he's biased because he's a Raiders fan, dude. He trolling, man.
Oh, okay.
He's trolling me, dude. I'm flesh and blood, man.
I understand what he's saying, but all I know is the Broncos ain't been nobody that won yet.
Yeah, we're gonna be where we got our first challenge Sunday. We're getting down the picks.
That's gonna be our official first game instead of these scrimmage games y'all been playing so far.
Hey,
man.
John, you ain't got to take that abuse.
I really don't. I mean, it's our fault.
Hey, all that matters is y'all 3-0. That's like us. You know what I'm saying?
When you play garbage the previous season, you're going to get a garbage schedule. It's facts. Now, if we're good this year, we're going to get a tough schedule next year. Let's keep it going. So let's talk some NFL. All our teams won. Your team won handily.
Yeah.
My team won handily. Your team went to their second overtime this season.
And cost me my points.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Ouch.
I just knew y'all was going to win by 4. Wait, what was y'all score?
We won by field goal.
Oh.
At the buzzer.
Yeah.
I just knew y'all was going to win by more. That's cool. Y'all won. I saw the
Miami's defense is very good.
No, I said that.
We all in agreement to that. And actually,
Yeah.
Jacoby Brissett played way better.
He played. He
played
had some
a
great
very
plays.
good. Yeah, he made towards the end of that game, boy. He had me
made some-
nervous.
yeah, he made some
He had
great
me
plays.
nervous. I'm not even about to lock up. He's gonna lose.
And he can play.
By the
Yeah,
way-
oh, yeah.
By the
can
way,
play.
yeah, we just got
All
the
right.
Jets out of here easily.
Oh, dust.
And y'all did the same thing to the football team. So let's recap the picks.
All right, so
Come on now. Come on now. I gotta win this week. All right. So Thursday night, we all picked the Panthers, Texans.
everybody picked the Panthers.
That's right.
Panthers are quietly 3-0.
Yeah.
Everybody won.
Sam Darnold said, "You see how I
You
play?
said
I don't
Adam
have Adam
Sandler?
Gates. Sam Darnold.
Oh, I thought they said Adam Sandler.
Well, Adam Gates coached like he was Adam Sandler. Well, I take that back because that means he has talent. But I'll take that back. I don't disrespect the legend Adam Sandler like that.
Yeah, don't ever pit him with Adam Gase.
Okay, my Broncos defeat the Jets.
Everybody picked the Broncos.
Yeah.
The game of the day:
This is where I was wrong.
Rams, Buccaneers.
Sorry, Rams fans. Y'all two picked the Rams. John, Nick.
I did
picked
not
the Rams.
expect it to be that one-sided either. I didn't.
Hey,
Because if Stafford hit some of his early passes, this game is probably
the game would have been like
50-24.
Stafford, the proud product of the University of Georgia. Anyway, go ahead. What's next?
Mark's Bills over the Washington football team.
Everybody picked Buffalo. Thanks, you guys.
Can we pause the music real quick?
uh-oh.
We need to have a moment of silence right quick.
For who?
The Washington football team.
No,
Oh,
for Justin Fields. I pray that this brother is okay.
shout out to Fat.
I pray that he returns healthy. I know he's not injured, but when you get sacked 9 times, something isn't right. Now drop the NFL films back, Nick Freeze. All right,
No. Turn it back. Just lower it down. You ain't got to turn it off. Just lower it down. Just lower it down real quick.
Got you, brother.
They had a net total of 1 total passing yard. Okay, you can turn it back up now.
9
I guess the game ain't that slow, huh?
nine sacks, right? And 4.5 alone was from Myles Garrett,
Shout out to Myles Garrett. All right, so
which was a Brown single-season record.
everybody picked the Browns.
Yeah, come on, man. And by the way, Matt Nagy, Matt Nagy should be on calling out names.
Wait.
You saw that stupid stuff he said today or yesterday, whatever.
hold
Ravens,
on.
Lions. Oh boy. Oh man. Ravens, Lions.
We all picked the Ravens.
But man, was there not a controversy at the end of that game?
The Ravens should have lost.
The Ravens blatantly got away with a
Hey,
delayed game.
y'all-
Oh my God.
Hey, y'all two haven't lost a pick this week yet.
Uh-oh.
Colts, Titans.
We all picked the Titans.
Yeah, they won 25-16. Chargers, Chiefs.
Nick, you called that one.
You got it. Yeah. By the way,
Nick was the only one that picked the Chargers.
Patrick Mahomes.
I was loving that game.
What were you doing?
Looking like garbage. Well,
Saints.
At least the first quarter you did.
Saints, Patriots.
Nick, the only one again who picked the Saints.
How the heck? Come on, Mac Jones.
You know what you asked me on Sunday? Did you ask me if Tom Brady was looking forward to the?
Yeah.
I think Patriots was.
Yeah, they
And
obviously.
hey, look, and guess who got Tom Brady on their team?
Oh yeah, you gotta bring that up later. Justin, man, you up there giving away charity.
Especially considering T.J. Hawkinson only got 2 points this week.
Calling out names. Justin.
Yeah.
All right, so the next game was the Falcons and the Giants.
Didn't we try to have this game take this game off the board?
Who won?
Falcons won by a field goal.
John, you're the only one that picked the Falcons.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
on Eli's jersey number retirement.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
I didn't even know who won that game.
Wait, so who won that game?
The Falcons won.
Yo,
Wait, I picked the Giants.
Yeah.
You bet on Danny Dimes, man.
Yeah,
Oh my God, what was I thinking?
because it was the Falcons.
The Falcons.
Because it was the Falcons.
Yeah,
You're not- you're not-
We
you're
all
right.
tried to skip this week. We all tried to
Man,
skip
yeah, that was one of them guys.
That
I
was-
don't think I cared about that one. That's probably what it was. Yeah, that was.
Bengals, Steelers. Bengals won.
Nick, John.
I told y'all Joe Burrow was gonna have a bounce back game.
Joe Burrow's actually having a very good year.
So is Jamar Chase. By the way, Jamar Chase right now might be.
I got Jamar Chase in my other league, and
I got him in our league.
I know. Yeah, he's killing.
Yeah, he might be front runner for rookie of the year right now.
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, I don't drop passes when it counts."
Devontae Smith, who?
Cool. Cardinals, Jaguars.
We all picked the Cards.
Yeah, Urban Meyer. Yeah. Urban Meyer. He said, "You know what Urban Meyer told Vic Fangio when we played him week 2?
He said it feels like you playing Alabama every week. No, it's not. It's like you playing a professional team every week. Clown.
And then, oh boy, all right, Knicks Raiders versus the Dolphins.
Everybody picked the Raiders. Yo, y'all. Well, Nick is. Well, you and Nick out here balling. Nick got 12. You got 11. Nick, have you missed the game yet?
I only missed on the Falcons.
Giants and Falcons.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if Derek Carr doesn't throw a pick 6, man, this would be a whole nother conversation, man.
Man, that game would have been a wrap.
Hey, the next game.
Vikings Seahawks.
Everybody picked the Seahawks.
The Seahawks lost to the Vikings with no Dalvin Cook.
When I say
Almost hit the wrong one.
when I say the Seahawks is the worst team in the NFC West,
You're pretty right.
Yeah, it's official. It's definitely
Sorry,
official.
Mina Kimes.
Yeah, you know something, man. Much as I don't like Kyler Murray, he's definitely they're definitely third right now.
By the
So
way, yeah, that's gonna be an interesting game to pick this
and
week.
then
Oh man,
the game we all watched that
Will's house.
we went to Ill Will House and watched the 49ers and
shout out to Doc.
I can't believe the Packers won this game.
It
They
was-
finally beat the freaking 49ers.
it was way too many Raider fans in that house.
Ask me and Mark. What do we say this 49ers should have did when Green Bay got the ball back? When Mason Crosby got ready for the field goal?
You use all 3 timeouts.
All day. B said, "What is it? What they rollover minutes?" So you could have iced him not once, not twice, but 3 times. What are you holding on those 2 timeouts for, Kyle Shanahan?
So you can have 5 next week.
Idiot.
That's something about him in pressure situations. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
That's true.
Mr. Fold under pressure.
I mean, come on, man.
Quarter fold.
You a Shanahan, man. Come on, you a Shanahan, dude.
Mr. Buckle under pressure.
He looking like Raider Shanahan right now.
Pretty much. And then Monday night,
Edward Shanahan.
yeah, you ain't looking like your pops right now. Pops would have,
Edward Scissorhands.
yeah. I mean, give up 28-3 lead in the Super Bowl. I mean, you might as well. be playing as Edward Scissorhands because you wasn't hanging on to the ball. Pause.
Wow.
Cowboys, Eagles, Monday night.
So you cut off.
I picked the Eagles, didn't I?
You picked the Eagles, Nick.
I know.
Me and John picked the Cowboys.
And I think that might have been the one that made me lose.
Nope. And you didn't lose. Y'all tied up right now.
Oh, okay. So now it goes to the tiebreakers are our pick.
And I think I messed up on the tiebreaker.
Nope. How much did you win by? How much did y'all win by?
26 points.
Well, y'all both. Y'all both picked
Because you picked the Broncos to cover,
Because
right?
at first you picked the Raiders to cover. Then you said, no, I'm going with the Broncos.
Bro, I made the right decision.
There we go. Yeah, who did you pick to cover, Mark?
Thanks, Nick.
Oh, y'all picked the Raiders.
I picked the Raiders to cover that 4 points over the Dolphins.
and we won by how many?
We won by 3.
Yeah, the line ended up going to 3.5. The line,
What's that
line
thing?
was 3.5.
Hey, what's that thing on ESPN? Bad breaks.
Bad beats.
Bad
Pause.
beats, yeah.
That's what Van Pelt does that segment every week about bad beats.
Bust the teams that could have covered but didn't.
Yeah, that's our Vegas trip every year. That's our Vegas trip.
No pun intended.
So
Yeah, really no. So you're right.
So week 3, John had 13, Nick had 13.
Ain't this about something?
So we had a tie. I don't know how we break that tie, but we had a tie.
It's a tie.
Yeah, it's a tie.
Hey, the first ever tie.
It's first time for everything. See what happens when you have fans in the stands. Good things happen, folks.
So Nick won week 1. I won week 2. Y'all tied week 3.
So technically, John doesn't have a win yet.
On to week 4. No,
Hey.
he on 16. He on 15 right now. He on 15 and 1.
I feel like the Detroit Lions right now. By the way, shout out to Megatron at Football Life this weekend. By the way, I saw the Football Life on James Harrison. I forgot how tough a dude that was.
Man, he had a crazy journey because he was on the practice squad
Week
and worked his way on up to being Defensive Player of the Year. That's hard work and dedication right there.
All right, gentlemen, let's talk week 4 now.
Week 4.
All right, Thursday night.
Hold on. John,
Yeah, it's good going.
Mark. Nope. John, Nick, Mark. All right.
All right, Thursday night we have the Jaguars versus the
Whoever they
Bengals.
playing.
The Bengals.
I'm picking the Bengals.
Yeah.
You know, the person who should have won Rookie of the Year. You know, what I'm
Hattie
saying?
got injured. Well, now his teammate's gonna. Now his number 1 target's gonna be the Rookie of the Year.
So we all
There
got
we go.
We all got
on the
Bengals.
Cincinnati. On the Cincinnati.
Hey, shout out to Mark for saying that they should have drafted him too. You know what I'm
Jamar.
saying?
Oh, I did say the up.
There we
Yeah.
go. Shout out to Mark for saying it. Hey,
Yeah.
right decision right there.
Yeah.
Instead of getting Panay Sewell.
Yeah, because obviously I know Joe Burrow rather. I mean, him as his receiver. Nothing against Panay Sewell, but
I mean, they're 2-1 right now.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase has been playing out of his mind.
Yeah.
I mean, he made you forget that they didn't have AJ Green for first
By the way,
couple of
but
games.
You know what's up?
Can
My guy, he's watching. The guy who's my boy Mo. He was watching. He's watching too. He hit us up in the comments. Remember, scoot the thing over so we can make sure he's watching the comments.
What happened, man?
Mo, Melky, there he is. Yeah, Mo. You remember what you told me in the DMs the other day? You said AJ Green got lucky, huh? AJ Green was done, huh? Remember saying AJ Green was done, right?
No,
You said AJ Green was
AJ Green's not done.
5 for 112,
118
118.
and the touchdown.
He says I'm not. Adriel Jeremiah Green is not done, and let's just go there first.
I wish he was done. I would have probably scored more points on my team. Freaking DeAndre Hopkins.
Cardinals Rams at SoFi.
As much as I like what the Cardinals is doing,
They are going against the Rams.
I'm going against that.
By the way,
I got the Rams.
That defense is.
McVay has not lost to the Cardinals since he's been the head coach.
and I don't think it's going to start anytime soon.
Nah, son.
No, that Rams defense is crazy.
All
Yes,
right.
it is.
Shout out to Jamie.
Yeah, shout out.
Hey,
And shout out to Shayna. She's a Rams fan.
shout out
that's-
to Jalen Ramsey.
She's a fake fan.
Oh, wow. That's cold. Oh, man.
He said,
Oh,
"Give it time." That's funny.
Nah, man. Nah.
I guarantee he still score more touchdowns than
He
Julio
don't,
Jones.
he don't have Andy Dalton as his quarterback. This dude who made a Hall of Fame career out of playing with Andy Dalton. You don't think AJ Green don't have a Hall of Fame career?
No, I'm talking about downplaying Andy Dalton. He's not that bad.
I'm not
He
downplaying.
was average.
Well, yeah, I'm not downplaying Andy
Nah.
Dalton. He was solid, but obviously, but Kyler Murray.
Seeing how Justin Fields played Sunday, you wish Bears fans miss Andy Dalton.
All right, my Broncos. Ooh, wow.
Oh,
By
yeah.
the way, we're gonna get to the
The
Bears.
Bears.
We're definitely gonna talk about the Bears when we
Dumb
come.
Bears
We play them in a couple of weeks too.
Yeah,
win.
Easy win.
we could be talking about our first coaching fire if they lose on Sunday, but I don't think they're gonna lose.
They're not about to get rid of Matt Nagy.
Well, they do that. They gotta get rid of Ryan Pace too.
He's nagging.
My Broncos versus the Ravens.
This is difficult for me because I haven't. This is y'all first real test,
Yes, it is.
and
What's the spread?
we beat them.
What's the spread for us for that game?
Yeah, y'all should be favored in that game, aren't y'all?
Nope.
It's a pick 'em. We're -1.
Ooh.
We're only favored by 1.
Well, it don't matter. I'm picking the Ravens.
Well, you already know who I'm picking.
Yeah,
John got the Broncos.
Yeah, I'm not picking.
it's gonna be a close game though. It's not gonna be easy.
Ravens. I'm stuck right now. I'm gonna go because Denver defense is stupid.
By the way, we're doing this without Bradley Chubb, and obviously I'm upset. I'm kind of sad we lost KJ Hamler for the year.
I'm going Ravens.
Hey.
Sorry, John.
Hey, Baltimore's defense ain't no joke either.
I'm going Ravens. Sorry, John.
I don't blame y'all. I mean, I don't blame y'all. I'm not gonna,
Only reason why I'm picking them really is because I think the Ravens' offense is a little bit better. Well, quarterback wise.
Yeah.
Well, if you're not talking about
Throwing the ball?
not throwing the ball, but overall.
Okay, next game.
What's the next game?
We got Washington versus the Falcons.
I got Washington. This is easy. I think Tyler. What's his name? Tyler Heineke.
Taylor
Heineke. Taylor Heineke.
By the way, how does he not have an endorsement deal with Heineken?
'Cause he's not going.
I don't think he drinks Heineken, but I think I might end up getting him on the team just in case.
All right, Mark.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Everybody got Washington, right?
Yeah, easily. All right, Mark, man. I know you rather have somebody else starting.
I would much rather play against Tyrod, but
It's the Bills versus the Texans, and Buffalo is minus 16.5.
Jesus.
I would much rather have played against Tyrod.
Yeah. Orange Crust was good with the Bengals. Yeah.
I got everybody got Bills.
Yeah, pretty much. There's no way in the world I'm
not picking Davis Mills.
No way.
I mean, technically, I wouldn't even. Whoa. Breaking news. Pause the beat. Pause. We got some breaking news. This coming from Yahoo Sports. Kevin Iole, their boxing reporter. Mm-hmm. Sources. Boxing legend Manny Pacquiao is planning to announce his retirement from boxing. It was announced that he is going to be running for Congress in the Philippines a few weeks ago.
Oh, so it's official now?
Did he say that a couple years ago?
Well, now it's official after that last fight.
Shout out to Manny Pacquiao, man. He had a good career, man.
Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer, most definitely. But
Top
he's
75 player.
Yeah, most definitely. But you ain't better than Floyd. I don't care what none of these crazy fools say.
Yeah.
But back to what we were saying.
So back to the picks. But yeah, I'm not picking Davis Mills. All right. Speaking of the Bears, before we even make this pick, Matt Nagy said that all three quarterbacks are in contention to start Sunday.
What type of
Wait, who they playing?
They're playing the Lions.
That's who I'm picking.
They're playing the Lions. Let me make a bold prediction, because I think I'm going with the Lions too. If the Lions win this game, Matt Nagy will be fired.
I'm only going with the Lions. I don't never want to hear a head coach say all three quarterbacks is in position to start. I don't care about that. Like that shows me you don't have no quarterback.
Or you just don't know what you're doing. That was malpractice what happened to Justin Fields on Sunday.
They said that game plan was horrible.
It was. You didn't see no read options. I mean, and people were saying, you really want this dude at his first start to be against Jadeveon Clowney and Myles Garrett. And we saw what happened.
What they tried to have his first start against the Rams.
Yeah, well, that didn't work. That didn't work either.
Who you got, Nick? The Bears?
Do I have to pick somebody in this?
You have to. I mean, I'm saying right now, I think if the Bears lose, Matt Nagy's going to get fired.
Ain't Khalil Mack hurt?
No, I think he's fine. I think he's still playing. I don't think he's hurt.
Well, I heard something. Well, whatever.
Maybe he might be
having
having a little.
I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm picking Jared Goff and the Lions.
Yeah, this is crazy, right?
Bruh, they about to get their first win this week. Now, if they don't win this week, oh my gosh, Dan Campbell is he got some explaining to do.
Well, he biting kneecaps.
Biting kneecaps. He's not handing people toilet paper, so who knows? You never know with this guy.
That's the craziest thing I heard. Still,
Panthers, Cowboys.
I'm picking the Panthers. Upset.
Cowboys, by the way, -5.
Panthers. I think as much as I hate to do this,
yeah, I do. I know what you're saying. I'm picking the Cowboys.
Go ahead.
I'm going with them. I'm going with them.
Sam Darnold. I'm riding with you, buddy. But man, I mean, picking the Cowboys, man.
Carolina's defense is very good.
Yeah,
very, very good.
And by the way, the Cowboys defense might be, although I don't know, Ryan Clark saying that Trayvon Diggs is playing better than Stephon Diggs. I don't know what games he's been watching.
That almost said something I ain't supposed to say on the show.
All right, Colts versus Dolphins. Dolphins -1.5. By the way, they're the favorite.
I'm picking the. I
got the Colts.
You got the Colts. The Colts is
No,
trash.
I don't. No, I don't.
Picking the Dolphins.
I'm picking the Dolphins. The Colts are trash.
They're
terrible.
They're gonna annihilate Carson Wentz on Sunday.
Man, they might get rid of their coach soon.
Watch this be the game.
That Carson Wentz have one of those throwback games where he's like, oh my God, he still has some playing left. No,
Dan Orlovsky will lose his mind.
I almost forgot that Carson Wentz was their quarterback. I should never pick Miami. I mean Colts.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
All right, so
sorry.
Browns Vikings.
That's gonna be a good game.
They're in Minnesota. -2.5. -2. I mean, for the Browns.
I'm hearing people say that the Browns are the best team in the AFC
North.
People saying in general. I don't know.
Nah,
I don't know where that came from.
Browns and who?
The Vikings.
I'm thinking I'm gonna pick the Vikings.
I'm picking the Browns.
I'm going with Cleveland.
I'm going with the land. Oh God, we gotta pick this game, but I guess Giants Saints. I mean,
that's easy. I'm picking the Saints.
Well, yeah.
There's no doubt I'm picking the Saints.
By the way, -8 too.
I don't care. It'd be -55. I'm still picking them.
So for all those who's watching, y'all playing y'all cards.
Yeah, shout out to James. One of the funniest players in the NFL.
He's going to have 3 touchdowns and 88 yards.
That's crazy, ain't it?
Hey.
Titans, Jets.
All right, you can put
Next.
all just write Titans.
By the way, we should do that for every game when the Jets are playing. I shouldn't even. I was just gonna say the team they're playing in.
They're terrible. They are terrible.
Look, man, I'm rooting for Robert Salah, but man,
Your quarterback, you should have kept Sam Darnold. That's the way it's looking.
And but man, Mike LaFleur, I don't know, man, is it Matt LaFleur's brother?
Yeah,
Sound like they should be playing hockey.
yeah, that dude's like hockey player names. That's funny.
By the way, I brought this up
They're getting
at
LaFleur
Ill
mopped
Will
every
House.
on Sunday.
I brought this up at Ill Will's house on Sunday.
What's that?
Washington football team had Matt LaFleur, Kyle Shanahan, and Sean McVay all on the same coaching staff.
And they couldn't win squat.
Between Shanahan and Gruden, they were on the same coaching staff.
Well, we all know why, because they were more. Never mind. Oh man, I can't say that either. Go ahead, continue.
Chiefs, Eagles.
I don't care. They can be playing in outer space. What's the spread on that too?
KC minus a touchdown
I'm picking them to cover that too.
in Philly.
Like I said, they can be playing on Mars in Jupiter.
All right, NFC West showdown.
Who you got? You got Eagles?
You really don't like Patrick Mahomes, don't you, man?
I've been right the last 2 weeks.
I got the Chiefs.
Hey, that's all I got to say. I've been right the last 2 weeks about Kansas City.
Yeah, but they didn't play the
They're not
Eagles.
losing 3 in a row. I can't see them lose. If they lose 3 in a row,
Who's
then
the first game they lost to?
they lost to Baltimore.
Better than the Eagles. They lost last week to the Chargers.
The Chargers are better than the Eagles.
Andy Reid may not be coaching this week too.
Well, he's out the hospital. He's got in here. Andy Reid had to be taken to the hospital after the game precautionary, I guess.
Yeah,
coaching against Justin Turbert gave him some stress.
I
Probably.
had to stop making jokes because I had to make sure he was all right.
So he's good. It was just precautionary, so he's at home now.
Something to cover up. Go ahead.
NFC West showdown: Seahawks, Niners.
Niners about to dog walk them.
I don't know if they go dog walk them, but I got the Niners.
Niners are gonna win.
They're going to annihilate them. They always annihilate the Seahawks.
Boy, the Seahawks defense really stinks.
It's been like that for the past 3 years.
Don't things ain't the same. We don't have
Things ain't the same.
we don't have the Legion of Boom, huh?
It's not even just that they don't have a pass rush. They traded the one pass rusher they had to the Chiefs.
That showed that they did trade Frank Clark.
Yeah, their defense has been the same since that trade. Idiots.
Yeah. And they don't draft well defensively either.
No, they haven't. Not in the first 2 rounds.
All right, this must be the Heritage Bowl game.
Oh God.
Steelers, Packers.
Oh my God. We're gonna be a whole bunch of old men at that game talking about
In my day.
yeah, talking about Bart Starr and
Terry Bradshaw and
and
Mean Joe Green.
yeah, and all that. Oh man. And with all that being said,
Lombardi versus Chuck
I'm
Noll.
definitely picking Green Bay though. There's no
Yeah.
doubt
Where they
about
playing
it.
at?
They're in Lambeau.
It doesn't matter.
What's the spread?
Green Bay minus 6.5. So basically Green Bay minus a touchdown.
They got that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what's going on with Pittsburgh's offense, but it doesn't exist.
All right, gentlemen. I know this. I mean, it's not the. I mean, it's the game of the day. It's a game everyone's building up the hype for.
I'm just right Tampa Bay across the spread across.
Oh yeah.
You might as well.
Tampa.
But
Bay.
let's breathe on it. But we're gonna breathe on it after we make the Monday night
Look.
pick. By the way, Tampa Bay minus 6.5.
Yeah, just put Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yeah, we all know.
And now Monday night, where Nick Freese is gonna be in the building. Nick Freese is gonna be in the building at SoFi for his Vegas Raiders having a home game against the Los Angeles Chargers.
Pretty much, it is a home game. You know what I'm saying? Raiders in LA. That's home team. Let's get it popping.
Chargers, by the way, favorite minus 3.5.
I don't give a damn what it is. You already know I'm picking.
Yeah, God, I hate to say this, I'm picking the Raiders too.
Nick, Raiders.
I'm picking the Raiders.
John, you have to pick one of these teams. So I get it.
I get it. It's like, well,
I'm pick the Los Angeles Raiders.
yeah, you might as well put Los Angeles Raiders because that's what it's gonna feel.
That's what it's gonna be like.
It's gonna be like we gonna think SoFi is turning to Legion Stadium. All they're gonna be missing is the bottle service.
All right, so I'm picking Raiders too.
All right, so let's go with our let's do our picks against the spread.
John, you want to go first, or Nick, you want to go first?
I'm leaning towards this Cowboys game. Let me get that Cowboys minus 5.
Okay.
I'm leaning towards. You want that one? Or you?
No,
I'm
gonna go ahead and check it out. Hold on.
Are you still leaning towards Chiefs -7.
I'm either going to Chiefs or going to Packers. I'm probably going to Chiefs.
Chiefs -7. Packers.
So they got win by 8.
-6.5.
Whatever the spread of the Jets game is, I'm taking that one.
Oh, that's against Tennessee.
Yeah.
They're -7.5.
Yeah, go ahead.
Titans.
Yeah, give me that for that one.
To win by 7. What's the spread? 7.5.
7.5. So basically my
Win by
8.
8. Who you got, John?
Give me the Cowboys -5.
Cowboys.
They already got y'all 16.5. Jesus, that's crazy.
By who?
Y'all against the Texans.
The Mafia.
By 6, 5.5, John.
Who? Cowboys?
Cowboys, yeah.
No, it's just five even.
All right, so y'all win by 6.
Kinsey said Mac is hurt.
Yeah, I told you.
Khalil Mack hurt?
Yeah, Khalil Mack hurt.
By the way, Kinsey has a question. Should
crap.
I trade or it's a fantasy question?
Uh-huh.
Should I trade or drop Julio because he isn't producing like I thought he would?
Julio Jones doesn't score touchdowns, so he's going to be at a disadvantage anyways.
And he's in the run first offense.
Yeah, so
And he might be the second receiver on that team.
yeah, might be. There's a strong possibility. So if I were you, it's all according who you trade him for because he could still have some big games, but
John.
don't expect him to consistently have more than 10 to 12 points.
Oh, they're going to Fernando joints tonight. Hey, we got to win this game.
And you're like 1-0.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We're going against you, Darvish.
All right, go
Against
ahead.
Bueller. All right, so let's breathe on the homecoming. Brady and Gronk and returning to Foxborough. But someone brought this up. Even Antonio Brown.
Yeah, Antonio Brown too. It's most definitely. It's all three of them.
I don't really count as a return for Antonio Brown.
He played there.
He got a touchdown, too.
Nick Foster said my Giants let us down. Man, your Giants are garbage.
Yeah, Nick. You need to get her Danny Dimes.
By the way, they had a discussion about New York football on First Take the other day. Good God. That guy wearing that our team, well, your team doesn't play in
Technically, they're the only New York
City.
team.
They're the best team in New York.
Yeah, no, they're technically the only team that plays in New York.
They really are. You're right, because
they
the
play in
Jets,
Jersey.
Jets and Giants play in Jersey.
Technically, y'all the only New York team.
Yeah. And no, it's not the same. And if anyone said that's the same as the Rams and the Chargers playing
it's
in
not.
LA. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
They're playing in a whole different state.
Thank you.
They're playing. Inglewood is a suburb of Los Angeles. Remember that.
Thank you.
And I approve this message. But let's talk about it, man. Brady's returning, first time returning to New England. I think it's going to be he's going to get the cheers. And eventually, when he get that first touchdown pass to somebody, particularly probably Gronk,
Look, let me tell you something.
they're going to get booed.
This is the people who's going to score in this game. I don't think Antonio Brown's going to play this. Is he going to play this week?
I don't think so.
We're still waiting.
He hasn't been cleared yet?
He hasn't cleared yet.
Okay, so for sure, Gronk is going to have at least 2 touchdowns. So whoever got Gronk in your fantasy team, you should most definitely start him this week. There's no doubt. Anybody who's an offensive player for the Bucs this week should start. So spoiler alert for everybody. But he's definitely going to go. It's going to be a Gronk heavy game. I can see Mike Evans having a big game. He's definitely going to pass the ball a lot because he's basically going to go. I think what they're going to do, they're going to go after what Bill Belichick supposed to be very good at on defense,
right?
And just go ahead and just clown him about it. And I don't feel sorry for Bill Belichick at all because I'm gonna be honest with you. I think what's going on with this season is karma for what happened with Cam Newton.
Wow. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the football talk.
Tyler Heineke or Jimmy Garoppolo?
Well, Heineke's playing. Heineke's playing. What do we say? Who the Washington football team playing again?
Because I'm for sure benching Kyler Murray this week.
Well, Washington's playing the Falcons, and obviously the 49ers are playing the Seahawks.
But Jimmy Garoppolo doesn't turn the ball over, so he's not going to make no spectacular plays, give you like about 30, 40 points.
Yeah, but the Falcons defense stinks.
Yeah, that team. Matt Ryan needs to retire. He's not. I think
he's getting traded at the end of the year next year. I don't know where he's ended up. I think he's going to get traded.
The 49ers.
Okay, let's go ahead and get into calling out names. Finals are. So I definitely can't wait to talk about this because I got a couple of names.
I don't know how you add people on here.
Oh, you go to the corner where the search engine is, and then you select the player, and then.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, John.
So we're going to do. So if y'all first time new to this segment, this is a segment where we appreciate a lot of people's opinions, and we call out people who they say certain things and obviously things we don't agree with, and sometimes on the line. What Kenzie also said, Kyler Murray or Justin Herbert.
This week, I
would go with Justin Herbert.
I would go with Justin Herbert. I got Kyler Murray starting. That's why I'm trying to look for another backup quarterback.
I would say that. So yeah, this is a segment where we can criticize those who say things that just don't seem right, but we agree to disagree, but we always got to call them out. So if you got someone in the comments you want to call out, and obviously I see I got Kenzie called out. He called out DeAndre Hopkins.
Woo, man.
Obviously I know that was fantasy related.
Man, you ain't lying. Pause.
All right, so let me start first. And sorry, Nick, I had to do this. I gotta call out.
Go ahead.
I gotta call out Steve Ballmer. Let me explain why I'm calling out Steve Ballmer. So I agree. I had no problem with Steve Ballmer. His interview with Bill Plaschke in LA Times. You know, he wanted to make some noise. You can say what you want about the Lakers. You can say what you want about Jeannie Buss. Say what you want about the players. But you can't come at the fans. I'm sorry. And you saying that Laker fans are scared or Laker fans were coming for you? Let me be perfectly clear for you, Mr. Ballmer, Mr. $97.5 billion owner.
He could buy the Lakers.
Yes, you can. Probably buy the whole league, to be honest. He bought the whole league, to be honest.
Yeah, he really could.
You don't want the smoke with Laker fans. I know you have the money, y'all got your new arena and everything. But let me be perfectly clear with you. Keep this on the court. Keep this between team to team. Laker fans is an army. We're not a Navy. And I'm not going to make this about Laker fans, Clipper fans. I'm talking strictly to you, Mr. Ballmer. Focus on your squad, and we'll focus on ours. And that's what I'm saying about that. Next person is he's a regular sometimes on this, and I'm calling out Jason Whitlock.
I got him calling out names too.
Let me be perfectly clear. You don't go at Kareem Abdul-Jabbar calling him a sellout. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, Jason Whitlock had the audacity to call Kareem Abdul-Jabbar a 74-year-old sellout because he went at Colin. Because we talked about this earlier with the whole situation with COVID and NBA players. Oh wow, I see that. I thought it was talking about Justin. And saying that Kyrie, he should know because he obviously serves the same religion, and Kyrie should be focused on that religion and not some 74-year-old sellout. Let me be clear. Do you know better?
Man,
you ain't no youngster out here, man. You stop acting like an old fool.
Who?
Kunlock.
Why you think he acting?
Good point. You're not going at Kareem. All I'm gonna say is go find if y'all for those who ain't never know what Kareem is doing, hashtag the summit.
Google him.
Don't Google Mual Cinder, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I don't care. Look him up and see what he's done. I'm done on that.
Man's a walking legend. You gonna call him a sellout? He was a clown.
Mark, who you got, bro?
I'm trying to remember. Go ahead, Nick.
I got Stephen A. Smith.
Oh boy. For which reason?
Stephen A. Smith. Don't you ever in life call us the Cowboys of the AFC.
For those who don't know, who is he calling the Cowboys of the AFC? The Las Vegas Raiders.
Don't you ever disrespect us by calling us that. And that's all I have to say about that. And the hate that you have towards my team.
Who got Justin Herbert on a trade block?
Me. But don't ever say nothing crazy like that. We are not that at all. We've had our ups and downs, but the Raider fans are most definitely consistent. That's all I have to say about that one. And who do you have, Mark?
Me.
Oh wow.
Wait, what?
What did you do?
I don't know if y'all remember, but during the game on Sunday, or Monday, whenever the Cowboys played,
It was Monday.
I have
Zeke.
Ezekiel Elliott in the fantasy, right?
And you said that Tony Pollard was a better running back than Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah.
Boy, did he prove you wrong later on in that game.
He hurt you.
Hey, yeah, he hurt you because hey, he was killing.
Yeah, now he killed. So as much as when I kill Ezekiel Elliott, I got to get that man his props. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to let the apology be as loud as the disrespect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so shout out to Zeke. You did start him, right?
No, I started him. I ain't got nobody else.
Good point.
Oh, I forgot. Let me something else about Stephen A. Smith.
What else is that?
He had the nerve to say that the Raiders haven't played anybody, and then he's like, in the same breath, he says that the Raiders haven't played the Broncos yet, who haven't played a team who hasn't won yet.
Yeah, first of all, I ignored that Broncos comment because who's this team again?
Pittsburgh.
Shut up.
Who got dog walked?
Shut up, man. Y'all got lucky week 1 against my boys Bills. Man.
They shouldn't have even won that. They should be 0-3.
You got lucky. You didn't beat the Raiders, and you dang sure didn't beat the Bengals. So,
and guess what? They're gonna lose again.
yeah, who they got this week? I'm looking at the game. Matter of fact, they're on the. Yeah, you got the Packers on Sunday. Yeah,
Out of here.
L.
Roethlisberger retired.
And the good thing is, I don't have nobody calling on my football team. I'm not gonna call on nobody on Tennessee. So I'm just gonna say this. Injuries, man. A quarterback got injured. We got a running back. We having a lot of injuries. But I do need to say something else on the college front.
What's that?
Oh, cut the beat. Over the weekend, we had 2 shootings on campuses.
Oh my God, that was horrible.
We had a receiver from Washington State. His name escapes me. Who's in stable condition. Mm-hmm. In Utah, a cornerback by the name of Aaron Rowe was killed. And this is the same guy who was the first recipient of the Ty Jordan scholarship. For those who know who Ty Jordan is, he was a running back at I think he was going to Utah or was at Utah. Mm-hmm. And he was murdered last December.
Oh my God, this is horrible.
And he was the first recipient of that late player scholarship.
Wow, that's horrible. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that neither. That just made it that much more heavy.
Yeah,
When I saw that, I was like, "Come on, man."
Man, look, everybody. This is real. Nothing, unless it's something threatening your life or somebody threatening your life, there's no reason for you to go all the way to the gun aspect. I understand, I'm not one of those people that's against guns. I understand the purpose of having one. But I also understand the purpose of not having one because of situations like this where people act ignorant and don't know what they're doing. This was a bunch of kids that did this. So this was at a college party.
Yep.
So this is horrible. This young man, he got a scholarship, and it just so happened the horrible irony in this is, like you just said, he gets the scholarship that was named after a person who was murdered a year before, and the same thing happens to him. This is horrible. This is horrible. People. Everybody needs to go about everything better. We really need to. We need to remember at the end of the day, we're all still people, and there are certain times where situations just can be talked out. And if you need to fight somebody, go on ahead. If you lose the fight, oh well. Like they said, you fight, you live another day. Not everything needs to go straight to a gun. This is getting ridiculous.
Mark.
There's so many thoughts in my head right now. I can't even say I'm here.
Yeah. We'll definitely talk about this more after the show.
Yeah, because it's gonna turn.
Yeah, it's gonna
non-sports.
It's not gonna be. Yeah,
so
it's gonna turn to no rules edition.
Yeah,
it's not.
Which has to happen before the year is over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, we're gonna do that. But I want to send prayers out to both those families. Prayer for a speedy healing for the one who's in critical condition.
And
yes.
there was another, and the young man who was murdered. There was another person who was shot who was also in the hospital, critical condition.
This is horrible.
So prayers to him as well, but most importantly, man, prayers to the family who lost that young man.
Most definitely.
Yeah, we have to stop this, man.
We gotta stop this.
And my final thoughts is, these parents are sending their kids to go to college so they can get away from the gun violence.
That's
and
a good point, John.
they running right into it in these, and I hate to say it, in these white cities.
That's a good point, John, because a lot of these players are coming from the inner city, like what I'm saying.
For real, a lot of these dudes.
Not saying they ain't blacks in Pullman or in Salt Lake City, but let's be clear.
Yeah,
they more than likely were not raised in those cities.
Especially if it's like on the college aspect, because like you said, like a lot of kids in inner cities out here, they go to like the Utah States, the Utahs, or like the UNLVs, the Nevadas. Not everybody can get into USC and UCLA and all that. So like the San Jose States and stuff like that. So it's still a great opportunity for these kids, and it's not a good look. It's not a good look for the college. It's not a good look in general.
No, it's not.
All right,
It's just bad.
So final thoughts. We head on out of here. Let's send our final words to our squads. I'll start first. Broncos. Everyone's saying that you guys don't have that you guys are not a legit 3-0. We're playing Lamar Jackson's coming to the country this weekend. First time at altitude. Hollywood Brown's gonna be there. Let's go ahead and get this W, man.
His hands ain't gonna be there.
Oh, that's cold. Let's get this W, man.
Hey, I know I picked the Ravens on our pick'em, but I think that game will be close and it'll be real close.
125 kickoff here on the West Coast. Let's go get it, man. Vaughn, defense, secondary, Patrick Surtain, man, problem. Justin Simmons, problem.
Yeah,
I mean, shout out to KJ Hamler. Get well soon.
most definitely.
Bradley Chubb, get well soon. Jerry Jeudy, get well soon. We'll see KJ in 2022. Chubb, Jeudy, we'll see y'all in 6 weeks.
I got Ted Patrick on my team too.
He's nice.
Yes, he is.
We got to find some more receivers. But we just signed David Moore from the Seahawks. Who he plays to play for the Seahawks.
He's trash.
Mark, oh, that's cold. Mark, final word to the Mafia.
Continue our defense, man. I was tough on our defense last year, and our defense been looking really good this year. So, man, keep up that our defense intensity, man, and let's keep our offense rolling, man. We getting back on track offensively. It's about to be spooky hours out here, man.
And remember, Stephon Diggs is still the better Diggs Pauls in the family. No disrespect to Trayvon, but
Trayvon nice though.
he's nice.
Yes,
Nice pick six last night, but
It was.
you're not your big brother. Final word to the silver and black, Nick. You're gonna be in the building Monday night.
I have 3 words. Just win, baby.
And that's it, man. So we're going to head on out of here. Thank y'all for everybody in the comments. Again, always those who's supporting us. Kenzie, Simply Ball Dropping Podcast was in there. Uncle Kev, everyone who's watching, liked it, shared it, everybody. Thank y'all again for the support. We'll be back again next week. We'll recap week 4, recap week 5 in college. We'll talk. We're still going to start. We're going to start previewing the NBA. Who the real contenders and who the real pretenders. So let's be real. When we talk NBA, we're not going to give you all 30 teams. As much as we like Anthony Edwards in Minnesota, we're not going to waste your time talking about them. We're going to talk about the real contenders.
Houston.
Eventually we'll get to them, but
Yeah, when he's out of Minnesota.
but next week is the contenders.
It's about the contenders. We're going to talk East. We're going to talk West. And then next week, 2 weeks from now, we're going to make our predictions. Who's going to be in the Final Four, who's going to be in the finals, and who's going to win it all. And who's going to be your MVPs and all that other stuff in 2 weeks. But next week, we're going to talk more football as we're officially done with the first quarter of the NFL season. Thank y'all to have the fans back. Feels good.
Man.
Feels real football, man.
Yeah, football is back.
Vol Nation, go get that W over Missouri, please.
USC don't get blown out.
So again, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, hit the like button, hit the share button always. Like us on Facebook, subscribe to Townhouse Media on YouTube. If you're listening digitally, we'll be available on Spotify, Spreaker, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and Verbal. Obviously, you can find a link in the bio, and obviously you can find our social medias in the bio as well. This has been episode 68 of Sports for You. I'm going to say this right now. For the number episode for next week, just pause. Now that'll hit y'all when we get out the door. Pause.
What? Wow.
Y'all know what y'all can count. Y'all know what the number is. I don't know what the number is. Cause I'm not gonna say the number next week. Just ready y'all know now.
Yo!
I'm not saying that number next week, son. But thank y'all again for watching this. Obviously, shout out to Pepsi. Shout out to District X. Shout out to Black Muscle, Townhouse, Jordan Branch, Swag. This has been episode 68 of Sports for You. I'm John. That's Mark.
Yep, sir.
Nick Freeze. And we out. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Let's get out of here.